It is like no other acting job.
You do need a certain chutzpah to step up every morning and confront this monster.
With this new Bond, being that it's its 40th anniversary, there's some new things never before seen.
I think every man and woman who worked on this film said this was the toughest film that they'd worked on, just because the whole scope of it.
You want to find out what everybody else did and try and bring something new to the game and not fall into any sort of set cliches.
I'm getting letters from people all the time, you know, Bond fans, and that's another of the huge responsibilities that you want to live up to.
We do always go back to Fleming. I mean, the James Bond character is so complex.
You can go and hide in your trailer if you want to and let the other guy set up the shot and then come out and do the shot, but I really don't think that's the way to make a Bond picture.
I think Pe'ahi Jaws Maui is the pinnacle of big wave surfing. And it's only natural that they come here and pick Jaws because it's the most dangerous, biggest barrel in the world. And that just fits their script fantastically.
Jaws is a dangerous spot, you know. It can be extremely dangerous, but it's so dependent upon how the wave is breaking. I mean, a few feet underwater can make all the difference in the world. You can either get a free ride back up to the surface because you get in a pocket where the water's going up, or if you're a few feet to the wrong side, you can get in a current that's going down and you might not see the surface for a long time.
I was fortunate enough to be approached for this Bond project.
When you look for the best surfers in the world, you usually find them, you know, the fraternity knows who they are.
They want to do a segment for the film with big wave riding, and my friends and I actually kind of revolutionized big wave riding. We discovered a technique where we use jet skis to actually tow us onto the wave, and that allowed us to ride the biggest waves ever ridden.
We had them over for meetings and we made sure that they knew everything that was going on. We wardrobe fittings, how the night vision goggles would fit to vent so the water would come out and not restrict their vision, how we would attach rubber guns to a wetsuit that was designed and made for the shoot, which is a camouflage wetsuit. Then we had storyboards which they had to kind of meticulously follow, and then we left it to them to kind of realize those elements of it.
In terms of filming, you know, the waves are huge. You've got spray coming off the waves. Waves are so big they block your view of what's coming next, and you come over a swell and all of a sudden there's a giant wave with the guys on it doing their thing, so you really have to be on your toes.
It's not so much about putting yourself in a bad situation, it's more about using the camera to make it look like you're in a more serious position. Looking at the storyboards, I see like a wish list of images that they want to take place, and I think us as cameramen just need to use our instincts to do what we already know how to do and think of those images that have to be created from it. It's like part documentary and part feature film because you can't control really what they're going to do. You just have to use your camera work to get those images that the director hopefully wants to, you know, put in his movie.
We'll try to get as close to the most critical part of the wave as we can, which is the bowl section, I think, is the most spectacular part of the wave. So we'll be right on the edge of it, really in a relatively safe situation, but it's a real thrill. We have 2 cameras in the water. I'll be on a jet ski and Sunny will be in the jet boat, and we'll have another camera in the helicopter. So each angle is a very dynamic angle.
We have a lot of technology that we're applying with the jet boat and the gyro stabilizer, and I'm going to be trying to get more